Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, as the case may be. My name is Cynthia Lineberger, and I'm the training specialist for Kentucky and West Virginia. And my co-presenter is Vera Rettanacom, who is the training specialist for Ohio, serving Southern and Central Ohio. Today, we'd like to chat a little bit about Instructor Lite and Instructor's Desk. What is Instructor Lite? PHSS has implemented the use of SABA Learning Management System, LMS, Instructor's Desk role for paid and volunteer instructors who close out community courses. The use of Instructor Desk is mandatory, and in order to obtain privileges in LMS, paid and volunteer instructors must first complete a short overview to the process for closing out community classes. What is the process? It's really relatively simple. Step number one being to view an online overview to the program. The link to this YouTube presentation is right here. You can either type it in or you can copy and paste it from this slide. Once you've watched the video, you can complete an online assessment for it on the Exchange. The link to that is also on this slide. In order to complete the form, you'll need to know your LMS username. Some users have multiple accounts, we are finding, so please make sure you are using the account associated with your American Red Cross instructor certifications. If you do not know your username or are unsure of which account to use, please contact your training specialist. After you've submitted the form, please expect 3 to 5 days for the Instructor Desk access rights to appear in your LMS profile. What are the benefits of using Instructor's Desk? Saves you, the instructor, a lot of time on the phone with the Training Support Center following community classes. It saves PHSS money by not having instructors call into the TSC, and it speeds up the delivery of digital certifications, as this can be done from many classrooms on a laptop, a tablet, or sometimes even on your cell phones and everything, and speeds up the digital certifications to your students. I'm going to turn this over to Vera now.
Great, thank you. All right, next we're going to look at some of the features that are offered with it, including access to roster and online completion reports. The biggest benefit for instructors will now have up-to-date rosters and reports, given the assumption that the instructor has taken the appropriate training to have the Instructor Desk privilege role in his learning management profile. The Instructor Desk user role has been given to the instructor in SABA. And then lastly, that the instructor has been assigned to the class generally 1 business day prior to the course. In order to access your roster and online completion report, instructors will need access to internet, as well as access to SABA and their Instructor's Desk privilege. To expedite the finding of their course, they'll also need the class offering ID number, as well as how to access your roster and online completion report document to go step by step. Once the roster and online completion report have been pulled up, the instructor will have the option of printing off the documents or, if needed, sending the documents to themselves via the Red Cross email address. Additionally, instructors will be able to use Instructor's Desk to close out community courses given the following criteria: that all of the assumptions on the accessing your roster and online completion report slides have been met, as well as the offering is concluded and that the instructor will have within 2 hours of the course end time to close out the class. Additionally, the class should not have any partial completion, nor should it be an instructor course, blended learning, or simulation learning. Keep in mind that if the following criteria are not met, please close out the class by calling in the Training Support Center and follow up with any questions that you might have to your training specialist. In addition, if your students have any incorrect information on the roster, they could call into the Training Support Center to have that updated, as well as by logging into redcross.org. And lastly, when closing out the course, please do not use the Apply All status function at the top of the roster. Please limit yourself to the following options, and the first being not evaluated, which is a person that did not did not show up for the course or did not complete the course. Also, successful, a person that completed the course and successfully met all of the course completion certification requirements And lastly, unsuccessful, a person that completed the course but did not successfully meet all the course completion certification requirements. In order to close out the class using instructor's desk, instructors will need access to the internet, as well as access to SABA and their instructor's desk privilege within the SABA profile. In addition, they'll need their class offering ID number to expedite the process, as well as the roster and student completion statuses for each of those learners. If this is their first time closing out the class or they might need a refresher, they can optionally use the Instructor Lite Closing Out Community Courses PDF. Thank you. This is training 2 of 2. The attendance code for this month. There will be a unique code for each topic this month, so please, after watching all of your video topics, reach out to your training specialist with this phrase for participation credit. Thanks and have a great day.